Yeah, what's up, YouTube? Um, I've talked about this years ago. Obviously. So I was brainstorming today, and I realized something. I realized that my whole plan about what I said in the last video yesterday, it's a good plan, but between it and the billboard plan, um, it's hard to decide which I think will happen first, and some of the other plans that might take place first, bring world peace. But ultimately, which one uh, would I like to leave it up to? Well, actually, neither. You see, because I think this might work faster. You see, those plans actually, the billboard would work better than, you know, trying to make a diamond business takes time to build it, or take longer than a billboard made in the span of what could even be 2 days or 3 days, and go viral, bring world peace in the span of such time. Versus what we have here is actually, I would say, a lot better if it works out soon. Uh, Now, if you recall, many years ago I talked about how this is something I could have done or volunteered to be in. But the reason I didn't do it was because, and this was around when I started my channel, I said that it will not work because not a lot of people will necessarily believe that this is true of what I would do in my test results. Well, um, yeah, I will say that, is that actually true? Well, I would say, uh, yeah, going by the script that people follow, would not actually trust in this as true, because the script of common religions is that there's not a single goddamn human, that has ever walked this planet that has been painless. They've been, they're all the generations of history of this planet. So, for the reasons I've gone over since the start of my channel. And so, obviously, this to me indicates something special, which is that there's a lot of potential here for me to do this and get volunteered into this. Since all I gotta do is, ever since I've been realizing, all I gotta do is just mention a convincing theory of mine that's very powerful. Mention the Google top search results, reference them, that say that it's better, it actually hurts more for the brain to withhold major knowledge than it does to share it, which I've gone over in the past 20 videos or so. And, just do that, and, they'll be willing to admit this to the media, that I actually, am able to be painless, let alone painless 24/7, which I'm able to do. And this, you know, the point is that even despite what they've been taught prior, it's better to admit this. Now, the other thing is, you might say it's better for me to volunteer for this, but you could also say it could be better for me to just contact the hospitals that were in charge of this article that was written a long time ago. And just tell them of all this information and have them release a update for all of this, like just insert the information about the stuff that I just said. Anybody who sees it will just go along with it, because they'll understand quite fast. That is what the top search results say, which makes it more likely to be worth trusting, far more likely to be worth trusting, and than if you don't see those search results. And that's about it. That's about it, because, yeah, other than that, I would say that, that's like it's up to you, kind of up to the people here of this congregation of geniuses surrounding my channel. Are you going to, what are you going to advocate for? But honestly, I prefer, and I think it's better if somebody does this for me and advocates for me and calls or something, or contacts somehow the writers of this and just have them update the information. Because why would I go to the physical labor and physical pain of going through this test trial when, you know, it's a complicated process, versus just emailing them was just it's just the same thing. They can just they just go to the article and hit edit, or they can produce a new article easily and cite in these original articles surrounding this as a so yeah, I mean I would still prefer people do this for me, to email whoever this is, and instead of me, because obviously it's not what I said about labor physically and pain levels. It follows the same logic for the reasons I've said before. So yeah, but that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and let's hope this brings world peace. I think it will. All right, bye.